Daniel, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, as the founder of Junior Football Academy, what inspires you to establish this academy? Is it kind of coincidence or is it your main objective? Yeah.
It's inspired me from the very young as a national player, ex-national player right now, because when we have experience to go to overseas to play. In what I did was in Brazil, as in Argentina, Buenos Aires. Then the experience was unlimited. It's just so incredible and so amazing. So this is how I inspired to come into event-based academies which is very emphasized on the experience to the children, to the kids, to the parents as well. Of course, we develop football very serious about football. That's why we have the SP Sports Park is purely on training the footwork, so very focused on the technique and the footwork of all the players' ability.
So, Junior Football Academy are the only academy in Malaysia that recognized by FAM and MOE. Do they offer any kind of financial aid or supports to the academy?
To be honest, they are not really on supporting any financial aids, but in terms of support, MOE, yes, Ministry of Education, very much very close with us, and they support a lot of connections and as well networking with schools. So the schools are the one who actually at the end come back to support us in terms of the space, in terms of the crowds, in terms of different type of supports that as other than financial. FAM is very focused on the national teams, which is not really club based. So I can understand about as mentioned that we are not just two endorsement, but we actually endorsed by the La Liga Youth Tournament as well. So we're kind of proud to say that we are the only clubs that are endorsed by three major football related organization. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Besides those two, there are can you share what are the collaboration with any other clubs, like maybe Chiang Mai FC, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's recently we have associates with Chiang Mai FC to bring players from Malaysia to Chiang Mai to train. As you know, Southeast Asia, the best clubs is mostly in Thailand. So the Thailand team has a very good foundation of building football clubs. So they have the school as well. They have a football school as well. So we are planning to bring that partnership is to bring more Malaysians to expose to the Thailand clubs to have a base training with them.
So what are the criteria to join this academy, and how often is the selection of players made?
That's actually, we don't go for criteria, rather than we will say that we accept almost everyone here. Even you are in the development team, or you are an elite team, we are pretty much accept any kind of players. We are pretty much love to have to teach the players, to educate them, not only just from the football's perspective, like football work, footwork, or skills or technical abilities, but we are more on telling them that football is not just footballers. Football can be a managers. Football can be a coaches, can be physio, can be admins. You can be any type of involvement in footballs. So those no criteria, as long as you're willing to learn, as long as the kids love football. We have development team, we have elite team. So it's just different kind of categories.
So you don't only expose the students to be football player, but to be in other maybe coach or in sports management, things like that.
Yes, we do want to have not just footballers, but it's many different type of career that they can advance on. For example, now I'm founder of the academy, so the academy can be entrepreneurships. You can be a supporting team, physio. Just not football is not just as a footballers. Football has a lot of industry. It can be a marketing agency in football industry. It can be a very good football agents. You can provides service to see the technology of nowadays, how the VAR is happening. So football is just so broad. It's that is where football can be an influencer, KOL. This is what Junior Football Academy Malaysia is developing, not just on the skills, on the football techniques, abilities, but other than outside the box of football.
So how do you deliver this to the kids? Is it by giving talks or something else?
I think we practice. We're not just giving talk because kids, children, talk is talk. They will just listen and they forget. But I think we are practicing it. Like for example, we work with the SDG, the Sustainable Development Goals, where we emphasize on the quality education, and that is where we teach the kids. For example, inside the field, after you finish the football, the training, the sessions, you need to pick up all the rubbish. This is we practice as well. We practice commentator. We let them talk. We let them do like, this is coming up to and score. We do tell them to. We do give them a chance, the opportunity to be a captain, to lead the team. We ask them to coordinate by themselves, select their own formations, like a coach. So this is what I think many don't do, but we are very emphasized on that. We practice that, and instead of giving a talk or giving tell them what to do, so practical. We're very practical on the knowledge, and we have the big screen where we show the tactics as well, and we let them tell the team what should we do through the training process.
In terms of participation, right, how was the response? Do students come from all races? What about like students from overseas?
We are proudly to say that we are one of the not many academies that have very, very, very equal races in our academy as well as international. I can say that we have 33% of Malays, 30-something% for Chinese, 30-something% for Indians, and the rest are the overseas players, like what you can see outside. Right now we have still the training, and that is different religion and different races all over together come into one place, and that's football, and that's a football ground. And the response is so good because we conduct fully in English. Anyway, because at the end, football is international game, you still need a very command of English to talk to your coach, tactic, formation, if you want to develop further. Okay, so that's why we pick up the language, and because of that, we have one of the biggest numbers in Malaysia. I'm proud to say that one of the biggest. Of course, there are other academies that we want to work with to bring more players to have the same kind of exposure.
Okay, so some people see Junior Football Academy as a franchise base. What is your aim for this academy? Do you see this as a long-term business plan to educate the players and aim higher in the league?
Yes, definitely, because when you have a franchise-based academies, you always coordinate with the international community, football community. For example, I went to World Football Summit just back in September in Sevilla, Spain, and they love the kind of franchise concepts, from us as an Asia. They love the concept of the coordination of many countries have the same academy, same brand, same logos that carries on. So we can be a regional kind of a collaboration. We have more players exchange, culture exchange program that can be done. And this is what the path that we are doing with La Liga. As mentioned just now, we have just came back from Spain, and then we have even more projects with La Liga right now. And we have the La Liga Youth Tournament that have done by us in the past 3 years, and we will also have the coming up, still secret, La Liga Youth League that will be expanding into more opportunity for the children to go to international arena.
So do you see this as a good business plan as well?
Yes, of course. If you're not a good business plan, we won't go forward so fast and so far. But apart from just business plan, I think passion is what you need. You cannot explore, it cannot advance or move forwards without a passion, without something you love to do. Just put financial and business aside. It's all about your love to the games, your love to the children, and of course, their business is always need to. Sustainable business is always there.
For the registration fees, do you think is personally affordable for others to join?
I can say it's 100%. To be honest, if you go out to the market, I'm surprised that the price that has been set to the parents are so high. Then even some 3 times or 4 times our rates. So I was surprised, and I would just say, yeah, it's okay. Again, it's not about the money. It's not about financial. It's about the passion to love to the children, and in the same time, affordable for sure.